Jared Polin, FronosPhoto.com, and this morning I took out the Nikon D5 for its inaugural spin, and I took it to the skate park, Paynes Park in Philadelphia, which is right by the Philadelphia Museum of Art. And those of you who don't know what that is, that's where Rocky ran up the stairs. The first thing that happened while I was out there, I ran into a couple of Antonelli students who were just out skating in the park, which was great to run into those guys. Now, I want to let you know that you can download some of these Nikon D5 RAW files. I am giving you RAW files from this brand new camera so you can play with them yourself. But one word of warning is that you need the latest update to Adobe Photoshop Lightroom Creative Cloud, the latest edition. I actually didn't have it, so I had to go in up here, and I had to hit update, and you can see now it says update, and now that it's updated, I can open these RAW files. If you don't have Lightroom yet and you want to play with these RAW files, go to FronosPhoto.com/CCLR. You can get a free trial to try it out for yourself. But what I want to do here is go through some of the keepers. I shot 533 pictures out there this morning, just playing around, trying to test out the autofocus. Now, I'm a big fan of using cameras in real-world situations to go out and shoot. I'm kind of tired of seeing people reviewing stuff where they just go out and take random pictures of nothingness just to do quote-unquote tests. Yes, what I was doing out here was a test, but I shot it as if I was going out and shooting. And guess what? Guess what the Nikon D5 does? It takes pictures, and it lets me capture the moment. It just so happens to be the body that I'm using, and it wouldn't matter what else you use. Whatever gets you pictures is all that matters. And yes, this is a freaking fantastic body, but let's go through here. The first thing I want to do, I've already gone through and selected the ones that I want, but I want to rename these because I want to follow the method that I normally do. I go ahead and hit function F2. That pops up the rename thingy. I go ahead and hit edit. It's going to be that many pictures. So hold on, let's do this. This is how I name them. 2016 03 27 underscore D5. We'll call it skate park. Skate park underscore. I have it set sequence number 001. So it starts at 1 and we'll go all the way up to 999. And being that I didn't take 999 pictures, it won't go past that. So I go ahead and hit done. Done. And okay. And it goes ahead and renames all of the pictures. So we've got that going. You can see all the pictures that I took here. I'm going to go through and edit not all of them. I've already went ahead and starred the ones that I like. I go ahead and hit the set to 5, and let's start going through, and we'll just edit, guys. This is one of those videos where you're just going to follow along. You can follow along, and I'm going to go ahead and edit and make some of these files available. If there's a specific file you would like to see available and I didn't give it to you, go ahead and leave a comment down below and just give me a file number, and I will try to do that. Let's look. I was in, what was I using? 70 to 200. Oh, why is it showing me that? Hold on. Let me get my info up here. My info is different than I want it to be. So let's go up to view options, file name, capture date and time. I don't care about that. Exposure nights, camera and lens settings. I like seeing, well, I know what lens is. I know it's a D5. All right, we'll just leave it with this. So I was using 70 to 200. VR was off. I'm at ISO 200, 1/3200th of a second at f3.5. All right, let's just go through. One of the things that we can do here is we can sync multiple images if we need to do that, but we'll get to that in a minute. Here we go. No, I don't even want to edit this one because he's not looking, so I'm getting rid of it. Now, here's a sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 pictures. Yes, he didn't land it, but so be it, as it may. Let's go ahead and edit these up. That was 23 in a row, and I believe they are all nice and sharp and in focus. So I'm going to edit the first one here, and then we're going to sync it. Probably come back with the highlights a little bit. Not too much. Let's see, where did we start? Hitting that hash. Wasn't exactly the nicest day. It was slightly overcast. I'm going to select all of these. They should be very similar. Going to hit sync. And let's go through this. Let's go full frame. hold on. Back to full frame, going back to the library. Full frame. There we go. Boom. I had no idea what he was going to do, actually. Boom. But you see how when you sync it together, you can get through the images much quicker that way? But you only sync the ones that that are very similar. Being that these are very similar, there's no reason not to sync them. I know I'm crushing the blacks like I normally do. That's just my style. There we go. I got the one-to-one previews going so that it doesn't have to load. I've already set them, and they will disappear after 30 days. It makes it seem like, it's funny, it makes it seem like these guys didn't land anything. Well, when I wasn't shooting, they were landing stuff. But I will tell you that the camera's fast. The focus seems to be right on. Very happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with it. This is an Antonelli student. I'll probably put a sequence up so you guys can download it. See for yourself. Not many people out there put up their actual RAW files that they go out and shoot. I am one of them. I like to give you the RAW files. Now, I may need to do some tweaking after syncing these because they are not all in the same spot. You see how the light's changing slightly? But it gave me a starting point so I can go ahead and make tweaks from there. I'll put up all the full res as well. I don't want to open up too far. Cool. It's like one of those Razor scooters, but not a Razor scooter. Boom. It does speed up your workflow when you can do this, though. I'll tell you that much. Crazy. Same thing. Go ahead and edit the first one. Because I don't know how much after. I mean, I could check the time. I like the same color. And I will sync them again. Boom. I mean, this is 155 pictures, so it does take a while to go through. We'll sync this backwards this time. Oh, wait, what is that? What isn't selected? Oh, local adjustments. Yeah, just the main stuff is what I wanted. This is the joy of editing, guys. Usually just throw on some music and just go to town, and you're good to go. You don't normally talk to the camera like I'm talking to the camera. I did a bad job editing these. Or maybe it's just where the first one was. All right, let's go back to the library. I'm going to hit the F key, take me full screen. That was a Aliyupi 392.4, the move that he just did. All right, I should probably go through these a little quicker. This guy was really good. I'm going to bring back the black in the shirt a little bit, even though I crush it. It's just how I do it. It's what I like. It's what I am drawn to when I'm editing. And of course, you can do whatever you want when you are editing. That is the joy of editing. There is no right or wrong way. It's personal preference. Do you guys enjoy these type of videos? I know they're a little more mundane, a little slower, but if you do, let me know. Leave a comment down below. I'd like to hear if you like watching me do these edits here in Lightroom. I mean, this is what I would be doing anyway. So basically what I've decided is because I'm editing anyway, I might as well record it so you guys can watch. And so if you like it, I will continue to do it. So give it a thumbs up on the YouTube if you want to see more, and also leave a comment so I know. Thank you. This guy was really good. Well, I'll keep this one just to keep it. This one's nice. Very overcast day, so, you know, not a lot of color over there, but now here we actually have some color. I'm going to star this a number 6, or maybe I'll give the next one away. Everything looks good. What am I at, 200 ISO? Everything looks fine. I will star that. I'll go through and I'll pick a bunch of them for you. You can see there's not a lot of color here for this one. I don't know that this will work that well. It was just a really weird lighting over here. You can see, it was just weird lighting. And I know I brought the fisheye out, but I was not actually going to use it. I can't stand fisheye shots. I actually like being further away from these guys just to compress the background more. That's more of my style. I prefer that. This one's really crunchy, this file. Oh, that's why. I went too far with the clarity. That's why it was so crunchy. I'm not a player. I just crunch a lot. I think he lands on his keys on this one. Not just his keister, but his keys. I think one of these is out of focus. So part of what we're looking at is how is the focus tracking doing? I was in 153 focus points. I don't use the 3D. How's this one? It's still sharp. This one's out of focus. It missed. Yeah, that one it missed. But I think it missed only the last one. Could we go black and white with this? Yeah, we could. Don't forget the color temperature the temperature can change your black and white. Same thing when you go over to right here, you can mess with colors. Look, see, red in his face, I'm getting rid of it. Obviously, I don't want to do that, but just showing you what you can do. There we go. And we'll go color with this one. Nice. I'm going to give you guys this file. I like it. I did try the 3D focus. The automatic, the 3D thing, I'm not a big fan of it because sometimes it will hit like the board or here when I want it to follow up around this area. But I got to say, it's a snappy camera. Snappy's a good thing. All right, I'm just going to sync these because I want to keep moving, give you the best of the best. I wonder if I should have just given you the best of the best to begin with, sir. But I wanted to show you these sequences. One of the hardest things for a camera to do is track a subject coming right at you. And that's why, you know, look, I'm tracking him at me the whole time. And we're getting it locked in. I'll go back and edit these after. What else do we have? More of these. These were just more sequences. Not too many good shots in there, in my opinion. We'll get back to those in a second. Bad composition. I mean, he's right in the middle. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of these. Goodbye. And I'm not deleting them. I'm just I'm zeroing them out. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.0. They're still there. Which one's better, with the guy blue in the background or without the blue? We'll get rid of the one with the blue in the background. We'll give you a headshot, too, to play with. Bring the eyes back. Boom. We could go in here and dial this up. It's one of those things you want to be careful with. Iris enhance. How's that? How's that look for iris enhance? We need to go in here and do a better job at painting it. There. Do a little bit of iris enhance up on there. Oh, that looks horrible. Let's see what it is without it. Well, that's with it. So we'll just go with it. You guys can play with this, do what you need to do, but the file looks nice. 1-to-1 detail using 70 to 200 again, out at 200. If anybody tells me that this is grain or noise and this is a problem, it's not. That's fine. The face looks cool. Nice and sharp. Down to the beardy hairs. Skip, skip. Skip, 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 skip. Takes us to the end. A bunch of files there for you guys to play with over on the website. The link is down below. You can also download that trial of Lightroom if you don't have it yet. That's the only way you can play with D5 files right now. And I'll give you the original RAW files. I won't even export them as DNGs this time. The only way that you can open these RAW files is if you have the latest edition of Lightroom Creative Cloud. Sorry, they like it being said Adobe Photoshop Lightroom Creative Cloud, but I just call it Lightroom. So the only way that you can edit them is if you have the latest version. You can download a free trial, or you can just update. If you already have Creative Cloud, go up to your Cloudy McClouderson thing and just look for the update and go ahead and update it, and you can then open these RAW files. So far, I went out and shot the camera, and my biggest realization is that it's a camera that allows me to get pictures. And don't overanalyze this stuff. Go out and shoot pictures, because I don't care if you shot with a tin can and got the greatest photo in the world, or you shot with a D5 and got a great picture. It doesn't matter. Whatever gets you that shot is all that matters. If you get it, that's it. All right, guys, thank you for watching. That's Playing Around with the D5. Jared, PolandFronosPhoto.com. See ya.